chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. What's up, cuties? Hey, y'all. I am so very sorry. Let me move this and put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay. So sorry I had to push this out an hour. When you look at your calendar on your work outlook and you see you got a meeting in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So I had to push this out, but thank you guys so much for joining me. We still gonna make it do what it do. Yes, we are. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Hey. Okay. I see the ones. I see the ones. So it's still a power hour, but we are meeting this evening. Those of you that are in the cutie crew, as well as the Patroni cuties, we are meeting today at 6:45 Central Standard Time for our Let Loose Lounge, Love and Mirror Huntsville, Season 1, Episode 8. I had a young lady to send me a DM, and she said that she started watching the show late. She's a member of the Cutie Crew, and she said she started watching about Season 3-ish, something like that. You know, I don't know, child, the way Carlos do these damn seasons. But she is watching the first seasons at first glance. You know what I mean? And she said that it makes sense. It makes sense as far as the support, the millimeters, and all of that. So I can't wait. You guys know our live from the other night, child, was a whole hot mess. Was it this one? Oh, MG. Baby. All I kept hearing myself say is, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie was on one. Love you, Aunt Debbie. You know, we talked about it yesterday. Baby. Ooh, child, y'all worked me. Y'all worked me. Do you hear me? But it was so much fun. I really, really like when we can get on YouTube and have fun. And it was so much fun. So we're going to continue that tonight as well. Those of you that are new, what is her name? She was in the chat. Let's see. Barry Nisha. Thank you so much for joining the Cutie Crew. Look out for my community post in a couple hours, and you will see the link for our Let Loose Live tonight. So that is done on Patreon. Only thing you have to do is click the link. It'll take you right there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see my little sis in the building. Hey, trending. Hey. Shout out to the cutie mods. I see Tyra. I see Lil Dawn. I see Aunt Debbie. Who we missing? I don't see Linda Gamble. And I don't see my sis, Pink Diva. But shout out to them. And look, we're going to go. I do see Linda Gamble. I'm sorry, Linda. I scrolled up and I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me scroll down and make sure my sis not here. Shout out to the cutie mom. Shout out to the cutie crew. I see you guys in here as well representing. Look, work has been working this week. Do you hear me? Still beeping in the background. I cannot wait to get up out of here today. Happy Labor is my Friday. So happy Labor Day weekend to each and every one of you. I hope you guys enjoy, be safe, enjoy your family, enjoy some barbecue and all that good stuff, but be safe, be safe, be safe. But yeah, they got bit of what they paying me this week. Okay. But we're gonna get started. Let me go ahead and remove this. But yeah, this was the live from the other night, and you guys were buck wild. Oh my God. I laughed so much. But the reason why we are here, guys, for this power hour is Trish. Trish has responded to the alleged plots that her Marquez and Ken conspired to do, in my opinion. She responded. I do want to say right off the top, shout out to How Why See It YouTube channel, How Why See It. She reached out to me on Instagram and she provided me with the screenshots. So you guys know I came out with the exclusive conversation that Trish had saying that, people ain't sticking to the game. They not sticking to the game. We supposed to be getting to the bag. And she's the one that reached out to Trish, and I'll show you what she had to say as well as what Trish had to say. Also, after this live, I will post the link to How Why See It on YouTube. I'll post the link to that channel, and you guys can go over there and watch as well. But thank you to her for reaching out to me and giving me screenshots. Ciao. So we're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk about Dr. Hellishly, child. Dr. Hellishly went live this morning and she seems to be suffering from amnesia. I'm gonna refresh her memory just with a couple clips. But she responds to the backlash. Hey Minerva. And then shout out to Queen Sheba. I was able to watch her live early this morning. It was a great live. She let loose, okay? And Mel was in the comments as well saying that she's disgusted. It was diabolical. I also have a clip of Mel's live where she was speaking about this as well. So that topic is Carlos King. Mel says she's never seen it. I've never seen it either. I really haven't. Over these past couple days, and I'll wait until I get to that part, but over these past couple days, I've been thinking about executive producers that have acted in the manner that Carlos King has. I haven't been able to come up with one. I went back to Mona Scott Young. Mona don't be out here carrying on like this. Andy don't be carrying on out here like this. So, I don't think that it's far fetched for Mel to feel the way that she feels because, yeah, I haven't seen it. So, if any of you guys, now that producer over there on Zeus, that's Zeus-ish. You know what I mean? That's Zeus-ish. That's hard to say. Even him, I've seen him involved in a couple things when it comes to cast members because allegedly he may be sleeping with a couple of them. But when it comes to sitting down weekly and discussing, number one, the head star, you know, I've never seen it. So I totally agree with Mel when she mentioned that. But let's get into Trish. Let me share this. You guys come on in. And Angela, thank you so much for the cash app before the live. I appreciate it. There go my sis. Hey, sis. My sis, Pink Diva, Pink Table Topics is in the building. Sis will be going live on the 3rd, next Tuesday. So you guys make sure to join us over there on Pink Table Topics. But let me put a couple things up. Come on in, hit the like button. I am going to play this spectator because I got out of my meeting about 5 minutes to this meeting and I had a alert pop up that old messy Earth's Wanda was live. Maybe 10 minutes. And I clicked on in, child. I'm so confused. Wanda has not been mentioned when it comes to Mel or Shanita. And Wanda over there having a fit, as she always does. Always being spectator.
Y'all came here to be spectates, whatever the word is. I probably want to respect that.
Now, she talk about other folks being spectator. She's spectator as well. Because I don't understand what the lady's talking about. She over there talking about ooh, ooh it's sad, ooh it's sad, and all type of craziness. As always, I had to turn it off. This my Friday. This the holiday weekend. I ain't about to do that. No. But come on in, hit the like button. Even if you are spectator, hit the like button for me. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to the cuties in the bushes. Shout out to the replay gang yang. And look, everything that I'm going to discuss, it is for entertainment purposes only. It's my opinion only. That's it. That's all. But we're gonna start with Trish. We're gonna start with Trish. Again, shout out to how Y see it. Um, and I'll go ahead and read it. So it's on the screen. Let me show. I gotta make it a little larger. But what happened was now how Y see it sent Trish a DM based off of, again, my exclusive information from one of my cuties that had an exchange with Trish. So she sent her a message and Trish responded. Give me 1 second, guys. I got 1,001 phones, but just in case these screenshots not in order, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up and read from my phone. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Ooh, child. Hold on. What's going on? That's probably because it's on that phone. All right, I'm gonna try my best. If you guys see this getting larger, that's because I'm gonna need to see it, child. But how I see it said, "Hi Trish, I hope this message finds you well. I'm reaching out regarding some recent reports stating that you communicated with a Love and Maritinesville fan via DMs about an agreement with Marquez to join the Love and Maritinesville cast, which allegedly involved you, Marquez, and Ken sticking to the basics in quotation marks and financial gain. But Marquez did not uphold his agreement. She goes on to say, as I'm working on a story for my YouTube channel, would appreciate your statement on the record to ensure accurate reporting. Your perspective is important and I want to represent the facts. I can't see that, child. Let me say. She want to represent the facts correctly. Then she was so nice. She said, "Thank you for your time and I look forward to your response. Best regards, Miss Y. How Y see it." Child, I don't reach out to folks, okay? But that was so pleasant. And I can see why Trish responded. Very, very pleasant exchange. But Trish came on in and she said, I believe it's the first one. No, I didn't say, oh, yeah, this is how she started. She said, no, I didn't say we made a fake story or teamed up to be on Love in Maritinesville. Who the heck does that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Stick to the script and get to the bag. That's what that means. Okay. What script? If you're following a script, Trish, that means it's not authentic. Let me stop sharing because it didn't put this one up. And I'll put this one up. If you're following a script, scripts are what actors and actresses use. So yeah, that is fake. That is fake. But Trish goes on to say, um, me saying, okay, let's get this bag was in response to Marquez saying, I need to get paid and I need to talk to my lawyer. Me saying stick to the basics to him was because I know how emotional he is. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Um, sis, Pink Diva, put in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Somebody just said, is it my computer is froze? Coco I said that. Quick one before I proceed, because it's not frozen on my end. Quick one, if you guys can hear me. Okay. All right, Coco Eyes, child, drop down, come back. It's yours. Yes, it's your computer. Okay, thank you, thank you. Anyway, she said that in response to Marquez saying that he wanted to get paid and he needs to talk to his lawyer. Me saying stick to the basics to him was because I know how emotional he is. But if he started acting crazy, then I was going to air his business out. Again, this lady is talking to strangers, child, like this. Even though how White Sid reached out to her in a pleasant manner, girl, are you slow? Talking about Trish, not how I see it. She says sticking to the basics was to keep him safe, not I. What do you mean keep him safe? That's scary. What do you mean keep him safe? Like were her and Kim I don't know. I don't get the safe part. Was y'all gonna put the pause on him if he didn't? I don't understand that. But she said, I can promise you that. I can promise you that. The basics was we had a rough separation to where he left. Hold on, let me get to the next one, child. I ain't never seen nobody run their mouth like this. Hold on. I think it's this one. Hold on. God dog it. Okay. So so you guys can see what I have on my screen. I gotta stop and share again, but let's share. She's again talking to somebody she don't know, just telling everything for free. She said they had a rough separation to where he left when his presence was needed the most, and the fact that we still haven't gotten a divorce at that time. You still not divorced? What you mean at that time? She said, and by getting the bag, I told him to mention he likes to do music, and if I mention he likes and mention that he likes to cook. Just be real. And if it's coming from his heart and he's being authentic, why do you have to tell him that? Again, fake to me. But she said we was never expecting to get a pay. So are they doing the show for free? What you mean we were never expecting to get a pay when you said in that message that I broke last week so we can get to the bag? The bag is pay, right? There's money in the bag, I would hope. I don't know. I'm confused. But she said, but to satisfy his, I ain't doing shiznit. I went along with the BS he was saying. Now, again, guys, she's just talking and talking and talking. She said, because when I asked him, would he be on the show, he had just gotten laid off again. Telling that man business. Do you hear me? Dag Trish. Why you telling your kids' father's business like this? Your husband. Until you divorce, that's your husband. But she said he had just gotten laid off again. She said, I was helping him. I didn't care about him mentioning Ken and I because hell, it is what it is. Then she goes on to say, she's still talking, y'all. Let me go ahead and put this one up. Still talking. I ain't never seen nothing like this, child. I haven't. Um, okay. So in this one, she said, it is what it is. It was the bashing and name calling that had me like, okay, F it. Because we have always been there for him. Still. I guess she talking about her and Ken has been there for Marquez, but they didn't like Marquez bashing him. But Ken especially was bashing Marquez. So anyway, she's still talking. It's the last paragraph. She goes on to say, you can't come back 4 years later with tears talking about past shiznit. No, let's keep moving. How you was moving in the beginning. That I kept secret and continue to keep secret. You may as well spill it. You done spilled every damn thing else. And she said, and let's just do better and be better for the kids. Because if I bring up the past, social media would go wild. Social media would go wild. I agree, April. I don't remember him saying too much as far as name calling and bashing either. Speaking of Marquez, he was just telling his truth. But Trish is telling her truth to a very nice content creator. But again, she's telling her truth to people she don't know. Just like she told the truth to the cutie that had that exchange with her. And that's how this exclusive came out anyway. So, it is what it is. I'm going to stick with what Trish said the first damn time. Stick to the script so we can get to that bag. Not what she's trying to say now. So, Trish, yeah, you responded. It's still, I don't believe ya. I don't believe you. And I also think that it's too late for you to even thinking about your kids because, yeah, you had your daughter posted up with Ken, even though Ken may be the man in the house. That was to taunt your daughter's father. That's not right. That's not right. So that's that on that because I got a quick little hour. But let me do some acknowledgments. Hey, Deshonda, you say Trish sounds like she's lying. She's telling this story to paint a narrative. That's it. Teresa Wright, you say Trish is full of ish. Totally agree. So again, shout out to How Why See It. Number one, for doing her job as a content creator that wants to go above and beyond and reaching out to Trish and then reaching out to me on Instagram and providing the screenshots. And yeah, great job to you, but we still don't believe a child. We is me. I'm just speaking for me. I don't believe her. Doris, thank you so much, Doris. You say praying all have a blessed day on what? On purpose. Thank you so much, Doris. I hope to see you tonight in the Let Loose Lounge. Always, India, thank you so much for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. Thank you so very much. How kind of you. If you started this live and you were not a member and you know you ain't purchased a membership, please thank Always India if you were the first 5. And then also all the T in China gifted 1 membership. Thank you, ladies, so much. I wish you guys, my cheeks sit high anyway. But when I smile, they go all the way up to my ear and I'm smiling. Thank you for your acts of kindness and wanting to share the Cutie Crew with others. I really appreciate you. If you guys can, again, thank them in the chat if you've received Cutie Crew membership, that would be great. And those of you that received it, I will see you tonight in the Let Loose Lounge. Ooh, child. I'll probably thank you guys in a minute, but I gotta hurry because let's go ahead and get into Dr. Hellishly. Let's go ahead and get into Dr. Hellishly. Um, and I do have to share another screen. I don't know why I have to do it this way now, but it's no big deal because I got it. But look, we already know what's been going on the past couple days. We've heard it, we've seen it, all of the above. Mel really has had enough when it comes to Carlos and Heavenly. And can we blame her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do know, is my opinion, that she has thick skin. You know what I mean? I would think. Or just has carried a lot when it comes to this show. Like I mentioned earlier, with us watching back, and we are literally looking at this, although some of us it's the second time, with fresh eyes. And the body language, the shade, and all of that is so obvious, guys, from season 1. Mel ain't had a chance since she stepped foot on her show. She really hasn't. She has not had a fair chance. The one that shocked me the most, Kimmy. We'll talk about that tonight, child. But Heavenly, Mel went live on TikTok this week. I got a clip. We'll watch it after this one. But Mel said that Hellishly had the nerve to reach out to her. Excuse me. I think Mel said August 12th ish or so, a couple weeks ago. August 12th, Heavenly, was the day that interview with Marquez dropped. Or was that Ken? I think it was Marquez. Anyway, Dr. Heavily reached out to Mel. Mel just ignored her ass. That's just it. That's all. You know. Then she said, I think Dr. Heavenly reached out at first via text, if I'm not mistaken. And then she tried to call and maybe left a voicemail. I don't know which way it was, but I know how Mel remembered it was from this right here, from that damn red phone. From that red phone. August the 12th. And I don't blame Mel. Lady, I have listened to you and your slick shade for weeks and years. Damn near over a year. How long her and Carlos been doing that messy Monday? About a year or so. So she didn't answer. But this is what pissed me off. Dr. Heavenly went live this morning, and again, she's trying to play cray cray. Let's take a listen. And then we also gonna take a listen just to, refresh her memory, Carlos' memory, and everybody else's memory. You guys take a look, and I'll put this, maybe I have to put this like this. But this is parts of her live. Quick little part of her live, because she trying to act like she ain't say a damn thing about Shanita Foster.
Don't give you the right to come. About that damn
I gotta pause. Why is everybody else that clocked the T ignorant? No, it was ignorant when you said what you said, and you said a whole lot. That's playing in folks' face. So the people that watch that, we're ignorant. Let me take that back, and then I'm gonna try not to stop. This is only 2 minutes.
Don't give you the right to come. I ain't saying nothing about that damn lady.
Football player, but they're now divorced. So currently, Shanita is single. She's not married. Okay.
Pause. She said, I ain't say nothing about that lady. But right there, she said, I think Martella hits. Let me take it back a little bit more.
Okay.
She thinks Martell would hit. I'm going to try to go ahead and play the rest of this. But Dr. Heavenly, you and Carlos, stop trying to dress Martell's ass up like he's a catch. After all the shit that Martell has done, you think Martell a hit. You said you ain't said nothing about Dr. Shanita, but let's continue. Ooh, child.
I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for another cast member,
Martell will hit it. I think he like climbing bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Now, right there, she said, if y'all looking for somebody else to join a cast, I think Martell will hit. He like climbing bitches. I just want to know, is that not disrespectful? Because she just said, I ain't said nothing about that lady. Climbing because Shanita is tall. So that's shade. That's disrespect. But she want to get on here and play in our face like she ain't say nothing. Let's continue.
Don't give you the right to come. Oh, so ignorant. I ain't saying nothing about that damn lady.
She ain't said nothing about that damn lady, but y'all just heard her say something about that damn lady.
Either knew what time it was and said,
I'm taking this opportunity and I'm running with it. But my thing is, Melody knew it.
Melody knew who she was when she brought her there. You know, everything Shanita has said, obviously, one or two things may have happened. Either she is a fan of the show and she has watched every single episode, or because she's Mel's friend, they may have had some private conversations.
It's the latter. It's not the former. It's the latter.
Shanita was very opinionated when it came to Tisha, and I thought it was so interesting that she singled Tisha out. And
so how does that work? I'm going to continue to play real quick, but that's Carlos, the executive producer, talking about that Shanita singled Tisha out. And even if Shanita is not at the reunion or anything like that, which I doubt she'll be, who do you think that Carlos is addressing this to? Mel. Mel. So for people that I've been seeing on Facebook and all that, that's wrong. She calling out Carlos. Hell no, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Where they do this at? Let's continue.
The way she was giving it to her, not just once but twice. Like the whole thing about watch.
The thing that Shanita did that gave me pause was the fact that she's in the middle of eating her dinner with her dinner fork. And Tisha sitting across from her, she whispers loudly, Melody, in front of Tisha, said, watch her, pointing the fork in Tisha's direction.
Now, I don't know if you guys picked up on that part, but when he said pointing the fork in Tisha's direction, to me, that's Carlos trying to be slick, thinking in advance. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. He's trying to act like the fork was a weapon. To me, why even focus your attention on that part? You know what I mean? All she simply did was point, but not in a way. You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. I don't know. You guys let me know how you felt. And I did have to distort some of the audio, but let me rewind that. Let me know if you took it that way, because I did. And I think that he's trying to think in advance as far as an exit plan or some shit when it comes to mail. Thank you, Cut and Paste Tisha. You said I picked that up too. Thank you. Mickey BB said I said the same thing, chit chat. Thank you. Thank you. Denise said he is definitely acting like the fork is a weapon. Let's listen again. Let me take it back. Let me see where we are.
Was the fact that she's in the middle of eating her dinner with her dinner fork. And
he said with her dinner fork and did a loud child. Ooh, child, let me not say that. Let me not say that. I'm trying to smack my tongue, you know. Ooh, I can't say that. Let me go ahead.
Tisha sitting across from her, she whispers loudly, Melody, in front of Tisha, said, watch her, pointing the fork in Tisha's direction.
Now, if you missed it when you watched Messy Mondays, that man said that on purpose. On purpose. And I can't wait to see if it play out down the line where he's going to try to act like, you know, they want to make Shanita appear as threatening. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the words that was coming out of her mouth made Tisha feel some type of way, that is what it is. But don't try to portray her in that way as aggressive. I hate that when it comes to Black women that speak their mind and not afraid to speak up and all of that. We're always deemed threatening. You know what I'm saying? Aggressive. And it wasn't. He's sneaky. Let's continue.
If she wanted to get a reaction out of Tisha. She was waiting on Tisha at the door. Dr. Shanita, I don't even know who that is. Don't give you the right to come. Ignorant. I ain't saying nothing about that damn lady.
That's that on that one. We're gonna absolutely, Minerva, absolutely, to make her seem aggressive. That's what it was. And the reason why they're doing that is because of her size. Now, Dr. Heavenly, I wish I had that old ass picture. Dr. Heavenly, when she was about 400, 450, 500 pounds, 700, I don't know. You may have been looked at like you're aggressive. It's disgusting that for me it's coming from our own color. And it's very puzzling, very, very puzzling that it is coming from that toxic leader, as Mel called him. Now, real quick, we got a good 25 minutes. This is 5 minutes. I'm going to play a portion of Mel's live, one of her lives from this week. Okay, Minerva. Hey, Josiah. Hey, thank you, Minerva. Hope to see you tonight as well. And I'll thank you guys. I promise you guys I will. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play Mel's live so I can get this 5 minutes over with, and then I'm gonna give a little commentary and we could chat before it's time for us to go. But let's see. Here we go. I actually have to upload videos sometimes to YouTube and make them private. So let's take a look. In this, I really got a kick out of it. But I want you guys to hear what somebody put in the comment sections to Mel about Marquez. You guys remember it was the 12th of August, the day that Dr. Heavenly called a Melody Cherie, because Mimosas with Melody was the 10th. So when he had that interview on the 12th, he said, shout out to Melody Cherie, woo woo, or something like that. So I'm gonna show you guys Mel's response about that. And then somebody asked her a question as far as when he said that when he was being interviewed, if anybody noticed the facial expressions of folks. So let's take a look.
And let me say this right here. Let me say this right here real quick. This is just for fun and giggle. Shout out to Marquez.
Mel is funny. Hold on. She says, shout out to Marquez. Let me start it over. I'm not stopping it no more.
And let me say this right here. Let me say this right here real quick. This is just for fun and giggle. Shout out to Marquez. One more time, baby. Shout out. This new cast member on the show went and did an interview girl over there on Basic Monday. Now, mind you, I only met him 3 times. Yeah, he went over there and sat down with them folks and don't stay in. And go sit up there and go sit there and say, yeah, I just finished mimosas with Melody. Melody, what? But like big. So shout out to Marquez.
Oh my
Y'all
goodness.
tell them I said shout out to Marquez. Oh God. Oh my God. The look on their face was priceless, wasn't it though?
All right. Right there, I'm gonna pause real quick. Somebody put in the comment section, the look on their faces was priceless. Whose faces? Carlos and Heavenly. And the look on their face was priceless. They didn't like him saying shout out to Melody. Whoop, whoop. They didn't like it. And Mel watched and she saw it and she just acknowledged it. Let's continue.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Oh my gosh, it was priceless, okay? I tell people, baby, you can't hide your feelings with your facial expressions, baby. Your face. You gonna tell your feelings now. Okay? They are. They are. You know, I just not gonna be. I don't know. Like I said, I have been in business for a long time. I highly understand high tier leadership and what that looks like and what it should be like. And I'm just not a fan of folks calling themselves leaders and stuff, and they don't act like it. I've never been a fan of that. Oh, y'all really gonna be there when y'all see the second half of the video. Can you give y'all no details on it? But baby, y'all gonna really be like, whoa.
Did you guys hear that? She said, y'all really gonna be mad when y'all see the second half of the season. Now, you guys know they just wrapped. I got some pictures that I wanted to show you guys. But evidently the second half of the damn season gonna be explosive. We ready?
Just know. Just know. Y'all pretty much got a season 1 nail back. Okay?
And she said we got season 1 mail back. She letting loose.
season 1 mail. Listen, I learned how to master my piece, accomplish that. Now that I have accomplished how to master my piece, shoot, I'm good now. Look at y'all dropping the red phone. I literally just pulled out a red something on the red. If you just getting here, what?
So what she's talking about right there, before this portion, she pulled out that red phone and read the message from Dr. Hellishly.
He turns on his cast every Monday. The same ones that feel like it's a good idea to attack they viewers or biggest fan. What you mean? The same ones that do that. That thinks that's a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And we be wanting us to be successful. We be wanting us to be successful.
This part hurt me. Let me take this back a couple notches. This part hurt me because, and shout out to 945 of you guys joining me in the midday hour. It kind of hurt me because she's still showing grace to a certain extent, or what she thought the relationship would be between her and Carlos. I mentioned to you guys that I had asked her in a live video because I was on Carlos' ass. This was about a year ago. And then I felt that's when she was introducing him for whatever award he was getting in Atlanta. And she was so excited and all of that. So I said, how do you feel about those of us that give our commentary on Carlos? And it may not be pleasant, at that time, like I said the other night, she was still trying to give his ass grace. I think at the time she just really thought that he was down for her. I don't know. Maybe she was processing it, keeping mental notes. You know what I mean? But she gave him grace in that moment. And because of that, I said, look, I don't want her working relationship with him to be, not saying that I just play a big part in anything, but I tried to simmer down just a tad bit when it comes to some of my content for Carlos. That didn't last long, though. It didn't, But let's continue.
And we be wanting us to be successful. We be wanting us to be successful, but it's like we always shoot our own selves in the foot. It's self-destruction, self-sabotage. I'm telling you. And that's a mindset thing. Like, being honest, that's a mindset thing right there. We have to learn and break that because we have been taught to self-destruct.
Yeah.
Self-sabotage. I think everybody be wanting to see us win. Like, we started out with the wanting to see us win. But then, lo and behold, here we go, right? Here we go. We mess up ourselves. You have a good thing going, and you will literally mess yourself up. That's right. People get in their own way. Yes, they do. And you know what? A lot of that comes from ego. Like, you can tell people who ain't had nothing for real, because baby, when they get a little something, they little ego and pride just go through.
She said, when people get a little something, Carlos got a little notoriety. Carlos got a #1 show. That #1 show is because of the star of his show. That ego messes it up. Aunt Debbie, what did you say a year or two ago? Ego edges out God. But we see Carlos posting all these damn godly quotes every morning. Then in the afternoon, child, there he is being messy. Ego edges out God.
Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't, pat yourself on the back and know who you are. That ain't what I'm saying. When you're using your ego and pride, and when you get to that point, Another word. Pride goeth before the fall.
pride goeth before the fall. She's absolutely right in everything that she's saying. And I love that. Look, yeah, I know I'm still on this show, but shit, in my opinion, it wouldn't be no show without her. It wouldn't. There would have never been a show without her. Yes, he does, Tiffany. Tiffany said Carlos idolizes himself. Yes, and he's phony. Mary, I saw your comment saying you sure did chit chat. I sure did. And I know that's ghetto talk, slang, whatever. I sure did. Always had my eye on Carlos. Told you guys that Mimosas with Melody was a money grab. But it wasn't money that was spent in vain because Mel had the after party for the millimeters and all of that. But when it comes to him, I'll never forget how excited he was when it sold out. And I put in his chat, him and Mel were live. Matter of fact, so I wasn't in his chat, I was in hers. I said, that damn show ain't just sell out just now because of you, Carlos. It did not. But when it comes to Dr. Hellishly trying to play slow and stupid, stop. Please stop. You know you disrespectful. And you know that the shit that you saying is not cute. You insulted Shanita and said again, Martell would love to climb her. That's disgusting. But that ain't the only thing that she said. Don't forget that she said, I would love to see Destiny and Martell together. These are women that are tied to Mel. Shanita is her friend. Destiny never was, in my opinion. But for Dr. Heavenly to say that, what are you talking about? Now, I know this is the way that I'm set up. Y'all know how I feel about friends or associates. I don't give a damn that end up with the men that you were once tied to. That is what it is. But see, Carlos and Heavily think that Martell is a good catch because I guess what, he easy on the eyes or whatever. Fuck how you'll be mentally screwed up from Martell. Coleslaw. Forget that. Don't worry about that. He can put on a suit, child. He look good. So yeah, forget his history. Forget that you're going to need extensive therapy. They, Carlos and Dr. Heavenly, want to put that man in our face like again, or the viewer's face or whatever the case, like he's a catch. My question to Heavenly is, I wonder if a guy that your daughter you said this morning is 18, freshman year in college, that's get buck wild year. Freshman year is get buck wild year. You got a little freedom from your parents and all of that. Let's say she end up dating somebody away at school. And let's say that they do the do. I'm just wondering if the guy that Dr. Heavenly's daughter could end up with, if he tried to release Revenge P on her daughter, would he still be a good catch? Would you still say, no, but Martell, yeah, Martell, I get so sick of that. Carlos, we think you want him. I've always known where your loyalty lies. It's always been Martell, proven that time after time. But it's just crazy to me the way that they continue to make Mel the enemy. When it comes to what Mel went through, and this is for those that are truly spectator, that won't drop down in this chat. I want you to. It's no demure over here. Demure, no ma'am. No, sir. Don't drop down. But you don't have to personally go through what Mel went through with Martell in order to again relate as a woman. I've been saying that forever. So no, my man ain't have to go out here and cheat on me. My man ain't gotta have a woman try to release revenge P on me and all that. That's the only way that I'm gonna relate. No. And Dr. Heaven, you're supposed to be a whole woman. You're supposed to be a whole woman. I don't play with the biatches and hoes. Don't do that to me. So I'm not even going to give Dr. Heavenly a pass because people been saying that she from Miami. That's how we talk. No, ma'am. If you over here in this chat, and if you like my content and commentary, I'll let just call me chit chat. Please do not address me as no biatch or no hoe. So Dr. Heavenly not crazy. When she addressed people like that, she mean it the way that those words are meant. She does. Ain't nothing cute about it. She playing dumb, and she can't even talk about her own damn show, Married to Medicine. Why? Because of the same behavior. Because of the same behavior. She was on her YouTube channel. This before her and Carlos even got together. She was on her YouTube channel talking about Simone and Cecil and Quad. She ain't gonna say too much about Dr. Jackie, Toya, Eugene. Dr. Heavenly, I'm sure if you do a search on my YouTube channel, just put pause, Paws, in the search bar. I'm sure you're gonna find a video that say somebody gonna end up putting them paws on Dr. Heavenly ass. Everything is not cute. This is not cute. And Carlos is definitely not cute for you to allow it. Yes, Contessa, Coon-tessa is what she call her. Coon-tessa. She done talked about every damn body. So when will she learn that the shade is not shade, is really her truth? When will she learn it's not cute? When somebody put them paws on her ass. When somebody possibly put them paws and you know, them teeth assists go from being loose to just in a permanent fixture. I just don't understand it. I don't. And it's crazy to me. I mentioned how I felt the other night about the infertility. They trying to act like they got so much compassion when it comes to Sunny. That's a lie. I can guarantee you they pre-record. They pre-record those shows. But I can guarantee you that they talk amongst themselves and said how they really, really felt. Because how could you have that drastic of a change when it comes to is this the picture? Hold on, guys. I'm looking for a picture. When it comes to the issue of infertility, the way that they dogged Sweet Tea out, dried up eggs on the shelf and all of that. Where's that doggone picture? Yeah, so you know, let's see. Do you guys think? Put this in the comment section real quick for me, and then I'm gonna try to find this picture that because a lot of people had a question on if Mel was at the Fletcher's 30-year vow renewal. But put in the chat if you think that Carlos will ever address this. I don't think so. Will they address this coming Monday? Oh no, they probably not gonna go live. They're gonna use that as a way out. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But that's the holiday. We'll see. Will they address this? I doubt it. Carlos has never addressed the real issue, like Mel said. You know, he want to stand by people on certain things, but not the other. He still ain't addressed Martell's arrest and conviction. And Mel is ready for the reunion. So she says she don't need no bodyguard. She don't need nothing. She'll be there. She'll be there. Will Carlos try to wait and address this at the reunion? Ooh, child, that'd be a good weekend for MeloCon. That would be a good weekend for MeloCon. Where's that picture? I wanted to show you guys the picture of Mel. I'll put this one up first and I'll try to find it real quick. But Mel was there. Mel was at the vow renewal. And I think just from the glance of that picture, and I'm gonna go to my email real quick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me stop this. Let me stop sharing it this way. Let me just share from my email. We know that, Mel and Martell wasn't supposed to be in the same face. But I think that Mel really wanted to be there for her, for Nell Fletcher and Chris. There's a lot of history there. So I'll share this. We got a couple minutes and then we're going to be out of here so we can get ready for the Let Loose Lounge. Have your drinks on deck. We don't care if it's water, ginger ale, or whatever the case may be. I'm having me after this work week, I'm having me a drink. But you guys see this picture right here. I'm so confused. I made a video when it comes to Destiny a couple of weeks ago. Girl, don't be a pass around. Now, allegedly, Destiny was supposed to be with Lance Fletcher, but if you guys see in this picture, she in front of Jalen, just going through the whole damn cast. But this was, I guess, after whatever. You see Martell there. This picture right here, I think when Mel had on this gold dress, and I believe she posted this Saturday. And this is when, if I'm not mistaken, not Saturday, maybe it was Saturday before. I don't know, child. I think this is the picture that she wore. The dress. I don't know for sure. But I wanted to scroll down because if you guys look closely right here at this one, how come this won't open up? That's why it's not with my other pictures. This is, I'm going to move my arrow. That is Mel in the back. So for people who were saying that, Mel didn't go, she didn't go. She was there. She was there. Okay. And I don't know why this is, I'm clicking on this right now. It won't even open this picture. Open image and new tab. Let's see if that works. Let's see. It don't matter if I do it that way because it still won't let me blow it up. But just to clear that up, a lot of people said that they didn't think that she was there. She was there. She was there. Shout out to 1.5 of you guys joining me in this midday. I got a couple minutes. I'm going to read a couple comments. But before I do that, welcome, Melanin Beauty. We will see you tonight. Those of you that were gifted memberships, we will see you tonight. I'm just going to warn you. We act a complete fool over there. We can cuss. We can do everything. We act a complete fool. But if you send me a super chat, super sticker, or cash app, thank you so much.
What did I say for you? Tell them to bring me my money.
Thank you again. Lady Hustle, you said she probably left when Hotel got there. Probably so. I was glad to see that she was there, because she does have hey, Chronicles of Kim K, she does have a relationship with Neil Fletcher, and Chris Fletcher, even though a lot of us been given, child, sad I just be everywhere. You hear me? Sis, you said, Mel will dip in and show support and then dip right on out. Exactly. So she probably did that. But she even mentioned that there has not been an executive decision that's been made when it comes to Carlos and Martell and the Mel situation between them. And yeah, that's toxic leadership. That's toxic. That ain't toxic. That's just no leadership. None. Zip zero. So I appreciate, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too, and my hour is up. And it looks like I just got a notification. Dr. Shanita is going live. You guys, real quick, shout out to the Palace. They did the damn thing last night in the live that I watched this morning, raising money for beyondtheorg.com, Shanita's website. And you guys know Tuesday night, we went through the website together. We went through each of the causes. Let me get this off the screen. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Beyondthegame.org. Hold on. You guys go to beyondthegame.org and make sure to support. Hey, Dr. Minnie, make sure to support. So I did a little collage, but we went through these again the other night. That's why I keep doing this. And there's different areas. You can select, you can donate to all, but there's different causes. efforts where you can donate. So congratulations again to Dr. Shanita for not really coming out here and acting a fool the other night when she came out to address. Just everybody give her a warning. Don't even worry about what Messy Earth Wanda's saying. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Sanji, you put hey coleslaw. Coleslaw who, child? Oh, coleslaw dirty braces. Hey. Ooh, child, y'all a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess. Me too, Sammy. I hope she does as well. I do. But look, guys, my time is up. I'm over the time. I thank each and every one of you for joining me in this midday power hour. Again, I will see you guys tonight in the Let Loose Lounge. This is when Mel goes to meet with the attorney, putting her ducks in a row, season 1. So I'll see you guys at 6:45 Central. If you did not hit the like button on your way in, please make sure to hit that like button on your way out. Shout out to the replay gang yang. Shout out to the cutie. Shout out to the cutie crew. And shout out to the cutie mods. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Bye. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.